First on 5, the man once convicted of killing Zoa White is back on trial again. White was murdered inside her Spring Hill Avenue home back in 2011. It's a case we have been following for years. Carlos Kennedy's conviction was overturned, and this time he is representing himself. News 5's Jacqueline Quinn is live in our newsroom with more. Jackie?
Devin, District Attorney Ashley Rich has said there was a great amount of evidence to find this man, Carlos Kennedy, guilty the first time, but a circuit judge determined in the appeals process that he was denied a chance to defend himself. So for that reason, his conviction was overturned. Now he has a new chance to essentially find freedom.
It was June 28, 2010, when this quiet, peaceful Silverwood neighborhood woke up to discover a gruesome crime.
This is the house where it happened. It's changed little, but many of the residents that live in the neighborhood near this home, they've moved on.
As we canvassed the neighborhood nearby, many said they weren't here when it happened. Then we met Bill McAtee, one of the few who had lived in the area for decades.
And one of my friends called me on the phone and wanted to know if I was okay. And I said, what are you talking about?
McAtee remembers seeing police block off a section of his street near Spring Hill.
When I came home that afternoon, the police cars were here, and it looked like the detectives' cars because they didn't have the decals on the side and the lights, and the yellow tape all the way kind of around the house and the driveway.
McAtee is once again surprised to hear that the man convicted of the murder, Carlos Kennedy, is getting a new trial. Kennedy had his case overturned because an appeals court found that he was denied the option to represent himself. While it's a victory for Kennedy, it may open new wounds for White's daughter.
The wounds don't heal, and certainly nobody wins today.
Carlos Kennedy has been off the streets and incarcerated since 2013, but he may have a new chance at potential freedom with this trial. This Monday, jury selection began in his new trial. That's expected to wrap up by next week, and then he'll get a chance to defend himself to the jury.
Now this morning they had more than 100 potential jurors. It's a long process for capital murder cases. They'll likely whittle this down to 100 by Wednesday, then they'll narrow that down through interviews to a 12-member jury by next week if all goes accordingly. We'll stay on this and keep you updated. In the newsroom, Jacqueline Quinn, News 5.